What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning, and welcome to your daily Bitcoin update. We'll just do a quick overview of what happened last night or this night. We had quite a big spike, and just in general, some weird price action. Once I will talk about that, but just in general, I will also talk about what to expect today. But also beginning of next week. Right now the market, even though we spiked quite a bit, but to be honest, it's a very weird spike. It looks a little manipulated to me, even a little bit as it looks a little bit like a pump and dump, to be honest. But here you can see at like 2 a.m. for me at least, we spiked up and immediately shot back down to the same levels. And right now, and after that, we went a little bit higher towards 22,500. But right now we're practically back at the same levels we were at yesterday and the day before. So yeah, pretty boring. But yeah, we're going to be talking about that. We'll talk about the fundamentals a little bit, mostly technicals though. But yeah, before that, if you want to receive daily trading signals from me, check out the links down in the pinned comment or the description. It's been open for almost 3 weeks now. Last week we had a win rate of like over 80%. So last week was pretty well. Cannot guarantee that this next week will be that as well, but I'll do my best. But now let's get right into it. So right now it's the weekend, so I'm not expecting a lot of movement in the upcoming hours. Now later today we could actually see some movement. And in general, the thumbnail is probably a little bit misleading because I do think Bitcoin will rise, but in the end, I am still quite bearish on Bitcoin. I think the economic circumstances have changed to the more bearish side of things. So, for example, inflation I think is going to rise again with that interest rates as well, and just in general, that's bad for crypto. But apart from that, I mean, we had a lot of FUD and a lot of bearish events happening in the last couple of weeks. Regulation is really cracking down. We had some bankruptcies. So it's not going that well in the crypto markets, and we've been holding fairly well, but that's why fundamentally I'm still bearish. However, usually after a small minor crash like this, usually we are a little bit bullish. So for example, right now you can see that we're ultimately holding 22,150 as a support level. We spiked up to the 382 fib here around 22,600. I think in general we can actually rise up all the way to this level right here between 22,800 and at the very most even 22,900. I think we can do that. That's also what I expect. But in general, I do think that we will not break above that. We will consolidate ultimately between those levels and 22,000. And then at some point, I think we'll drop down to 21,700, which if you zoom out to the daily, you can see is a very strong support level. Houses the 200 EMA, excuse me, not a fib. So then it's going to be interesting again what kind of touch we get off of that. I mean, right now, I think, as I said, I think the fundamentals are bearish, and therefore I think technicals like that can only form some sort of temporary support and kind of stop the downtrend. But we'll have to see, right? I mean, it's right now Sunday, as I said. Usually at the end of Sunday and Monday night, kind of between that, you get the markets opening in Asia, so then you get some more momentum, some more volatility, and we'll have to await that. The dollar strength index is fairly bearish, so that's also a little bit bullish for Bitcoin on the short term. So yeah, but for now, this is what I expect. Just a boring market, perhaps a little bit bullish, but in the end consolidating. But that's my take on it right now. I'll be back tomorrow as well with an update, of course, on Bitcoin. For now, if you do have any questions, let me know. Take care and bye.